Alright, so we have finished the factions, and so I'm thinking it's time we go to do the Unity. We still have a whole bunch of quests we haven't even gone through. But that's just how things are. So I think
Good games.
so is there any other things here we want to do while we've got the money? I only got one more skill point. I guess we could do the pickpocket one, because we're about to lose everything.
You
So
keep from killing each other. Just might have a good day.
Looking to blow a hole in something?
You tapped into the universe. There's something I need to
Unlawful behavior will be met with lethal force.
how can you see me? I'm like invisible. Don't.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
All right.
Searching a fine, upstanding citizen like you would be a waste of time. Still gotta go to the station, though.
Yep, it's fine.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Have things for you.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Stuff.
Keep it moving.
Welcome to the Trade Tower, the pride of Bayou Plaza.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers. Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to Lux.
Premier financial institution.
Damn it.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? GalBank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, by your own time. GalBank, where your credits work for you.
Neon security! Get back here! Stop running if you know what's good for you!
Freeze! Neon security! You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
Okay.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
Take it all back.
You're making things harder for yourself!
Neon Security, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
You know, I can just tell you've got no contraband. Let's head to the station, though.
Neon Security, stop immediately. Hold it right there. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
Sure. You look trustworthy enough. Of course, you still have to come along to pay your fine, so everything's official.
Have something for you when you have a moment.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mothers, am I right?
Unique, original, bored. Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you? Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a full range of cosmetics.
Okay.
There's something I'd like to discuss.
Our certified technicians.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he? Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice. Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer. No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Full range of
No problem.
cosmetic and biological services.
Just let me check one setting. Okay.
For just a few credits, our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly
So-
alter your physical makeup. And with a prime rating of only
Jack off. That's an order.
Head to the spaceport.
You want to see how short my temper is? Keep talking.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go search for more powers. More temples before we yeah, before we go to Unity. resources. Throw them in. Weapons. Okay.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated ones. It's just me repeating your name into a date for 5 hours.
I do have contraband.
This is United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately or we will be forced to open fire. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
Man.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Do I care about any of this? Not really.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work. Huh. A lot of computer expertise in your file along with file traces. UC security doesn't appreciate being hacked, okay?
Dr. Royce at the Dawn's Roost. Two of us have good memories by trade. You'll remember them both.
So, what do I want to do? I'm gonna
Hey there.
go to the lodge area.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Dip your ear for a moment.
Sure.
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure. Aye, I'll drink to that. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. That will be one for the slates. A barbell in each hand when you first walk through those doors. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah? Spend so much time... Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
The artifacts are all gathered. We've done it. There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud. Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my...
Okay, so let's go to this place.
Where to next?
Oh, we really gotta fix.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship.
I'm not going near that thing.
Technically, I outrage it.
Technically, you're an asshole. So,
What the hell is this?
Look alive.
just in time.
We need to talk. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here.
Oh yeah.
You gonna be another one?
Give me a second.
Are you gonna say anything?
Let's see what's going on here.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI. An artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? Yeah, exactly. Which is what makes this so fascinating. And profitable for whoever can figure out how it works. If only. This isn't something that anyone could create. This is something special. We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. Well... what are the chances that'll happen twice? I got just one more week until my sabbatical, and I have zero interest in dying before I get to Paradiso.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters. Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters. Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free. Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things. Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno. Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
I don't think either of us are fully qualified to define humanity, but my gut tells me that Juno is alive. I hope that helps.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? Assumption. Request. Gather more data. Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion.
No.
Query. Am I processing? Feeling then? Calculation. Probability. Low.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
You have a job to do.
careful not to trip any security.
Makes you wonder, just what is consciousness really?
Still working up.
Just hey.
The nerve? You're not taking that thing's side, are you? Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and a tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that Control Board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you.
Not sure I can take on anyone else.
Good one. You're funny.
I don't think it was a joke, but it doesn't matter. We're getting on that ship one way or another.
Ooh. I like it when you talk tough.
Knock it off. Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Query: why did you do that? Clarification: I want to be processing me. Context: I do not feel emotions. Assumption: gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context: if you were like me. Processing. Query: what would your life directive be? Decision: I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning: systems badly damaged. Processing cores overheating. Decision: temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored. Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Good show.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Juno's Gambit.
Systems initialization complete. Context. I have much to process. Decision. Jump into deep space 2. Processing. Be alone. Goodbye.
I can't.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Come on. So I think we go and get all the powers, and then we get a unity. Actually, they do get overwritten, don't they?
Uncovering the mysteries of the universe. This is exactly what Constellation is all about.
What did we get? Eleven undiscovered temples.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
Don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Gave up my... Oh, sore. Lucky I noticed the pattern in one of those art...
What did you want to talk about? Hi there. How's it going?
Yeah, this is the same.
Don't worry about me.
This is the
I'll be
same chick
fine.
as the one in Aquila.
I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you. I know. I had a cool outfit picked out and everything. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger. My dad pushing objects around with gravity powers. Now that would be something to see. Take care of yourself, okay? In the next universe. I'm gonna miss these chats of ours.
Where's Brett? Walter.
A moment, Captain.
Well, that's a quick way to get some cash. Just come downstairs, up the lodge. It's an unlimited storage crate. Does that mean unlimited as well? Yeah, it does. That's unlimited. So it's all unlimited down here. And it's got all the workbenches. Interesting. Maybe this is where we should store everything. And now there's going to be a...
What's up?
I cannot find Barrett. What? Barrett is neon cool.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Freestar Rangers.
What is Barrett doing up here? I feel like I walked past him all this time.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Don't cause any trouble.
My company's future might be riding on this deal.
Here, 22. It's just more dangerous.
Finally, these new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out. I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is a are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. Well, not the multiverse part, obviously. Although, from a chaos theory perspective, maybe. Come on. We didn't do all this not to take the final step. Now let's get going. I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Our journey seems to be coming to an end. So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place. Constellation has given me a home, and I will always be grateful. But I also feel ready. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? I do too. But the emissary makes me doubtful. They are both the person we lost and someone else entirely. If we do not see each other again, then this is goodbye. I am proud that I was present for this journey. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Do you have time to talk? I had a favor to ask. Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Okay, so let's sort of our crew. So Andrea can be on the ship. Barrett, you can be on the ship too. Get a lunar outpost.
Is something amiss? I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
It's a good group of people.
They are dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. Fun is not a consideration. I am not saying I am incapable of it, it just should never be a priority over other things. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. You believe I am too quick to judge. Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies. Or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
No
I
problem.
have things I wish to discuss with you.
Neon. You think it would be peaceful with all those calm waters and beautiful sunsets. But I can't think of any town that's more stressful. Reusion, Infinity Ltd. And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional. Humanity went to the stars and explored new worlds. And some still ended up sitting at desks all day long. Not sure if I should laugh or cry. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But I'm glad you put a stop to that neural amp tech. Nothing good was going to come from that. They could control groups, armies. They could have become a military power. I guess we'll find out if we can trust them if you suddenly start coming after all of us, huh? Ha ha ha. But seriously though, I'm watching you. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chen, I get it, but you don't trust her, do you? Well, I trust you, and I'm glad the choice was yours and not mine. Anyway, you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there? Just kidding. I don't even want to know. Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
You must have like a massive backlog of chats.
Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. No matter what you could have done differently, this will impact a lot of lives eventually. We'll have to mark it in the Constellation history books so we don't forget it when the Turomorphs are finally gone. Oh, really? I haven't noticed anything. Just kidding, just kidding. You're amazing. Like chocolate-covered prasada berries on an all-you-can-eat spicy chunks buffet. Sorry, a little hungry. Balancing risk versus reward is tricky. Even more so when so much hangs in the balance. So, you really think the Asylees are going to work out, huh? You must have seen some data that I didn't. They're reliable is, I think, what you're trying to say. And yeah, I get where you're coming from. By sealing the Lazarus plant away instead of destroying it, I'm worried we'd made things riskier. That's okay. We're different people and we assess risk and success differently. I'm just glad we're doing something against the Turomorphs. No, now isn't the best time. I need to talk with you later.
More talks.
Well, if it isn't our own Ranger. I hope you're not taking the job permanently. A badge is just a symbol, a promise, a hope. You don't have to wear the object to be true to those goals. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone. Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain.
Thanks. Okay, now, any more chats?
A while ago, you helped me out when I was captured by the Crimson Fleet. And I just wanted to say thanks for having my back. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
I do like
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, Captain, I cannot even begin to fathom what Constellation would be like without you.
Thanks.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose. It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it. Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know I should be over it. But I'm not, and it's gotten worse lately. I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. It's time for me to confront it. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been a supporting home for me since Irvin died. I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates and discover new planets? On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit. What's new?
Okay, finally.
Alrighty.
So let's go here.
No matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back.
Awaiting response. This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about hostiles in the system. You and me both. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
I've really got to fix my
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Alright, Barrett. Where are we going? with Barrett.
These ruins are something else. Hello, universe. This is Barrett. Returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome. Hello there. I'm Barrett. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Oh no.
Me. Accurate. I'm just, passing through. That doesn't make sense. Cloning is a complicated procedure involving a lot of complex science. This was, a whole lot weirder. That's one way to put it. You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're a quarter of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different. Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations, distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously. I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, one of us has to keep it classy. Why stop at you? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate. Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Oh no, Vasco.
Oh man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one. Amazing. Sounds like you don't have a daughter here. I take it. No. We talked about it, but no. We named her after Aja, my mentor. She died in the crossfire between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective decades ago. For me, Irvin died instead of Aja in that crossfire. She's best friends with Cora, and she's smart as hell. Of course she is. Going on 20 years now. But we're starting to turn the tide. Imagine all of the variations. It's endless. It's been so long. The horror of the infinite is the inclusion of the unimaginable. I promise. He's happy. We're happy. I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken, we've taken, how many variations, how many ended with heartache, and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship. What happens for any of us? I don't think it works that way, though. Maybe I'm just a construct or a memory. I don't know. But I don't feel pain. Good to know. We can handle this. On it. Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling, being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think. Isn't it? I mean, hey, at least only one other Barrett appeared. Imagine if an army of, me showed up. Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it. True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd. Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine. I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened. That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Does that mean I got a new power? Parallel self. Let's go. Okay. I better go to LA. Okay, so if we want to try and climb up the top. Does it to enemies. Okay. Anything here I want to do?
See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy.
Okay, so we've done that. Let's get another power. Oh shit. Get back in the ship. That's a bit of a shame.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
Irvin would have loved to work on a planet with this kind of life.
missing? Great vacuum.
I will return you to the sky. Hello there, sunshine. Right. And moving on.
Create vacuum.
I have something for you.
Complete.
Grav drive down. We can't jump.
Oh no, man.
Let's do this.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled systems? Well, they should.
Landing site is sufficient.
Okay, we really gotta fix that front of our ship.
right here, right now?
We got you. Sunless space.
Had worse. Let's get out there and do something. Okay. Okay, that hurt.
Alright, let's go get some more temples.
Hey, you might want this.
Hello, Captain. I do, actually. Here you go.
What is it? Hmm.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Never regretted coming out of it. Found one. Easy as a needle in the stack. Hope those powers you're getting to overinflate you. Got enough egos in Constellation.
use this to get some of this parallel self.
Sweet home. Or bittersweet home, I suppose.
Hey, where's Vlad?
Oh, so found one.
Okay, well, we're almost there. Might as well just...
Landing gear.
do it. We gotta get you a good gun.
New Atlantis. I've spent a lot of time here. It's safe.
I don't believe in luck per se, but I do realize how fortunate I am to be a part of all of this.
Check the map. Lucky I know that.
Okay, so we should. Where is the residential district? I should go visit the parents. See if there's anything.
I feel like I've seen all.
Feel free to grab anything you need. You're welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Just so you know, the money you sent home, well, it means a lot. To both of us. Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out. It's good to have you home.
Really? We've got nothing to like tell these people?
What is it? I knew you'd get bored without me. Ready to listen. Landing initiated. Watch for flaring. Yes.
I hear Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice? I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Alright.
This is the biological frontier. Our suits allow us to venture into hostile territory. But imagine all of the places where even a suit isn't enough. One day,
Yeah, so, because to get these powers, you have to have all the artifacts. And the only way to get all the artifacts is to get through, like, right to the last mission. So, doing this now I think makes sense rather than waiting for another universe.
times we see these, I'm always going to be impressed. Your dreams have just come true. Again.
Okay, what do we get? Particle wing? Hey, good jump.
Even on my worst days, returning to this place made me feel better.
Still need to lift and spend so much time. Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out.
Good to go for landing.
more of this galaxy than most folks, but that will always be impressive.
What? So maybe it's giving me Moonform, regenerate health, increases heal rate. Okay, so you stand still and you heal. Okay, it's not very fast.
Nothing more beautiful than seeing all those books.
At this point,
So,
I don't care
got
what
one.
you do to get that project back on track. Within.
Site is clear. Descent started.
scientists on these temples for decades and still only scratched the surface. Hello, V.
Moonform. Red life was of an enemy, harming them while healing yourself. Ooh. Oh, in a demon.
Still can't believe this place exists sometimes.
Captain, may I be of assistance on your ship?
Haven't made a match yet. Sorry.
What?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements. Neither of those statements are correct. Constellation's overarching mission will never be over, and the goal of discovery is not a matter of winning. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely. I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news if we do not see each other again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Okay, so we still have missing one temple? Really?
I'm expecting big things from you.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to... And the darkness gets lit. The eye's still looking. Check later.
Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Alright, so we might go to the spaceport.
That is convenient, but riding right after eating can give you stomach aches.
Any leeches on their ships. Okay, no problem.
Shipbuilder. Delete. Okay, well, I think this is probably Unity
Like
time.
we've been gone forever.
Happy to listen.
There's that chick. There's this chick.
Looking swell today, Cap. See ya, Cap.
Documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play me? Has anyone ever told you being part of your crew is just the best?
Big ship. There she is.
Yes? Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results? I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over. And there is no question who was to blame. Fair enough. I will certainly not miss him. And now you can consider yourself a ranger in full. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now? If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I think it is perhaps for the best that the research program will come to an end. Where that neuroamp technology could lead, there are many bad outcomes. Too many. Already there has been too much conflict between corporations vying for this technology. First Infinity, then Ryujin. Who knows what might be next? You presume it had not already? Interesting. You know the people behind Ryujin better than I, but I am not convinced they could be trusted. The project will be shelved, they call it? As I said, too many other bad outcomes. This is for the best. With the neuroamp matter settled, we should move on to other things, yes?
No, I can't. Neural lamp up.
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Aseles creature is the right way to do it? Where Terramorphs are concerned, I do not believe there is a way to remove risk from the equation. Perhaps an experimental microbe has its own risks, but what of the risks to who knows how many human lives until the Aseles can do its job? It is too soon to know, and at least something is being done. Any effort is better than none. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea.
Yeah.
It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
Sure.
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. Precisely. And as a tech person, you also know that style of encryption was prone to error and rarely used outside of academia. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. I know this is probably long done, but I heard his voice. I can't just not look into it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. His former employers had some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company. It is, but I was thinking about it, and well, it's still
we can
wrong.
go check it out.
Right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here. See what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
What did you need? Yes, of course. You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious. I enjoy the conversation. Is that it, then?
Well, I hope all your visions in
Okay. Give me a sec. Sorry, did I say it? I think I did. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this has changed now that we've finished all the factions.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity. It's natural that your mind would go there, and it's not a simple question to answer. You stand now at the very center of space and time. Center being the best word to grant you understanding, but still not entirely accurate. The unity is what was, what is, and what shall be. It is nowhere and everywhere, nothing and everything. It is the unity. Any other meaning is entirely up to you. All of you. A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside of oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? That's good. You will need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
Ooh, yeah. Got way more things now.
Your lover, Sarah Morgan, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More children are born who want to be explorers. Sharing Crix's legacy with the Crimson Fleet turns the Pirate Confederation from a mere scourge to a full-blown threat to other factions. The only thing the pirates grow to fear is each other. Ryujin Industries dismantles the internal neuroamp and keeps its existence a secret. The company is successful, but quieter. Every new operative that is hired hears the story of your rise through the corporate ladder and looks to emulate your success. The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Freestar Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Freestar Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase. By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary, the path to the Unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn. The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for home out there in the stars.
What am I missing? Seems to be some big gaps.
Once you are reborn, there is no going back.
Alright. Let's do it.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Okay, now, get me reborn. That's all I got. Just got a spaceship, a spacesuit. Well, how about we go to Argos? Let's go back to Vectera. Hey, where's my ship?
Get that artifact to Constellation. I know you want to learn more about what happened to you. I'm counting on it. Go. We're still in one piece.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'd love to, but where's my ship? Maybe I can still. Oh, okay. So Barrett just wants me to go. Well, we could go to Seoul. Let's go straight to Neon.
Unregistered starship, we're detecting... Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
All right.
Whoa! Now that is a ship. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Okay, I have $0.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I never
I read
do this
all
mission.
about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? My Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last week. Kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? No, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back.
Yeah.
Got ambushed by spacers near Nerion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
The well's been having brownouts all the time.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever.
Never did do
Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet. Everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events. Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier. Another time, then.
Hello.
Alright, might call it there now that. So, got 0 possessions. My status, does anything change? No, nothing's changed. Alright.